Hello and welcome to the Saskatchewan International Speedway here in Swift Current in the province of Saskatchewan. I am King in the booth, as always, ready to bring you all the action here from this fully revamped 12-turn road course up north of the border here in the NAPA Auto Parts Cup Series for race 11 of season 10. Got a solid field on hand with a few mid-season rookies joining us now. Should be a fun show. But before we get to any of that, we are also joined here by track builder and owner of the Electric Racing Tour, I believe. That's what it's called, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Nick. So, Nick, welcome to the NAPRA, and I've heard that you want to say a few words before we get going here. So take it away.
All right. Yeah, we do. Of course, before we start today's race, the NAPA Auto Parts Racing Association, in association with NK Designs, aka me, would like to acknowledge today's race is being held on the ancestral tribal lands under Treaty 4, which belongs to the Assiniboine, Niitsitapi, Stoney Nakoda, and Métis peoples of southwestern Saskatchewan. By racing here today, we honor the peoples that come before us and acknowledge their contributions to this land. Now let's go racing.
All right. Thank you for that. And now we also have you here for the command to... Sorry. We got to do the anthems first.
Anthems first.
Right. Sorry. I got a little excited. All right. So please rise for the Canadian National Anthem first. If I can find it. There it is. And now please remain standing for the playing of the United States National Anthem. And now it is time for the most famous words in motorsports, delivered by our special guest here in Saskatchewan, Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, arms at fizz, start your engines!
Engines are getting fired here at Saskatchewan. It is time. 60 laps around this completely all-new road course, beloved by the community now. With a new reface, it's time to crown another winner on the season. We're just a few moments away. Officials, make sure your laps are right.
Bare basics.
60, 15, 35. I mean, 15, 35, 60 are your stages, yeah. We will pace. Yeah, we'll do on that. Oh, everybody's gonna pass the line. All right, y'all can go whenever you're ready.
Sorry.
All right. So as we get rolling here, let's go ahead and take a look at our commanders on the grid starting lineup for tonight at Saskatchewan. On the front row, taking home his second pole of the season, the 21 of Pengo out of the Drone Strike Racing Park. On his outside, the 48 of Flicker, your reigning champion. Behind them in row 2 is a rookie to the league after mid-season tryouts, Goddard, driving the Jawarero Motorsports number 28, alongside him, the 26 of Dragon from Drone Strike Racing. Behind them in row 3, last week's winner, the number 47 of Forza, coming back to one of his best road courses. On his outside, another road ringer, the 23 of Quirt from Jawarero. Behind him in row 4, his teammate Red AJM in the Jawarero Dodge as well, and the 24 of 4, owner of Bear Motorsports. Row 5 being made up by the 18 of Supreme, Bear Motorsports as well, and the 31 of Zach from Drone Strike. Looks like we should have paced 2 laps.
Oh.
Row 6 being made up by the 87 of Thearchy and the 50 of Taylor. 2 rookies to the league from the beginning of the year. Row 7 going to belong to the 7 of Visk from Dynaco Racing Motorsports and a mid-season rookie, the 16 of MDOT, making his debut start in the league. And rounding out our field here in row number 8, the 64 of Trey, another mid-season rookie, found a home with Dynaco Racing Motorsports.
Goddard saying fix laps, by the way.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
There we go. So we will come to see the green flag this time. A few of the drivers featured on the starting lineup graphic unable to make the start. But as they come by the choose cone, they will double up. Nick, you made this track, so you're the best one to ask about the nuances as we get going here. So I'll be calling on to you for some of the information about the track building process as we go through the night. So should be fun, though. I believe this is the first race held on this model. I'm not sure, but it's our first race on this model.
As far as I know, unless some 15-year-old ran a race in their lowball league on this, I don't know. But as far as I know, it's the first race.
All right, well, let's try and give it a good showing. Coming down to the Ohio Edison restart zone, the 21 of Pengo, your control car. Flicker to his right.
Boogity, boogity.
And we're green flag racing at Saskatchewan. 3 wide already into turn 1. Lots of contact.
Well, they're already dead.
Into the sand, excuse me. Flicker was sideways, able to get straightened out. Now they're coming off of turn 2. 50 of Taylor going to go a bit wide. Now coming through the S's for the first time. 26 of Dragon going to catch the first S.
Man.
Now they try and find their way through. The 21 and 31 also trying to recover after hitting corner cut walls. Terrible first lap for Drone Strike Racing is now Flicker finds his way back into P3, I believe, as he makes his way by the 51, trying to recover after a corner cut wall.
I'm kind of wondering who the first one to get Harvick today is going to be.
Yeah.
A couple people went wide there in the carousel there.
Very strung out field now as Forza comes around turn 12 and makes his way back onto the front straightaway to lead lap number 1.
Ooh, trouble there a little bit there. 50 and 51 got in a little bit of trouble there heading into the chicane there.
Yeah, now they're tightly packed coming down into turn 1. First time at speed. Let's see how they handle it. 3 Jawarero Dodges and 1 Bear Motorsports Chevrolet right here, all going for position number 4 on the racetrack. Oh, off the track goes the 50 of Taylor.
Oh, God, another one into the wall.
Into the Mobile 1 barrier.
Prime talent on display here. Surprisingly, nobody's gotten Harvick yet, but I have a feeling that's going to change.
Officials were they were pretty nice setting up this track over during the week. The Harvick wall is pretty far back from the inside of that turn, so might not see much chaos coming through there.
Never say never with row racers.
Forza still leading the way as Flicker goes by his teammate, or trying to go by his teammate for second. Little contact is tight coming off of that final chicane, but Flicker will take that spot. Ford will drop to third.
And that 47 just continues to pull away. Not like we're really that shocked, but
Yeah,
he's just
Forza,
making it look easy out there.
Forza had a stint in your league in the ERT for a while. Was he this dominant there as well?
Let's just put it this way: 3 straight championships.
Yeah, that should sum it up. Forza on a revenge tour after coming up second in the championship last season to Flicker.
Well, if he keeps up the way he's going now, I think he might be in a good spot for it. But what does he have? Like 6 wins now? 7?
He's got 3 on the year.
Oh shoot! I thought somebody said 6 in the chat, but
Nah, he's got 3 on the season at Phoenix, New Orleans, and last weekend at Milwaukee. 4 laps in now as we watch the 28 of Goddard make his way through turn 1. Very fast times in practice and qualifying, but issues on the first lap though. Put him behind the ball a little bit, trying to make his way back up to the front as he chases down his teammate just up the road.
And it kind of makes you wonder here as they start to fan out. I wonder how much aerodynamics is going to be a factor here at this racetrack.
Yeah.
It's actually something I was kind of wondering before the race started. Oh, goods around 28 hard into the wall into the carousel.
More issues for the rookie in his debut start. Not how you want to start it out, but got a long race ahead of him, only 5 laps in. Plenty of time to rebound, gather your bearings. But you also have to think of the tire wear at this brand new racetrack. Not a lot of experience with these race crews and these teams on how to pressure the tires and how to strategize as well. So also something to watch as we progress through the night.
Yeah, definitely going to be interesting to see. A little disappointed nobody's gotten Harvick yet.
Yeah,
we've had a couple of drivers come close to it.
We might need to move the Harvick wall for next season, maybe put it in the S's.
Maybe. Yeah. Or just extend it a little bit.
Yeah. Stop being so nice when we're setting this place up.
Most of the action today has been in that banked carousel, which is something I did not expect.
26 of Dragon goes by the 51 of Red for 4th. Dragon, very fast in qualifying. Qualified inside the top 5, and he's showing that pace right now as he's knifing his way through the top 5. Got a 3-car pack coming through 1 and 2. Sorry.
Yeah, I was trying to scan for some battles here, but yeah, this is going to be looking pretty interesting between the 50 and the Outback car as Latina goes off the track and into the wall they go.
Yeah, Zach, not the right trajectory coming through that first S, and just that was all she wrote. Coming off the first S. Let's take another look at it. Trying to work to the inside, it looks like, coming through the Mobile 1 barrier, and then just does not get the car to rotate coming by the Brandt wall. And he will lose a few positions trying to pick up 1.
The grass is kind of throwing off a lot of drivers here today. Noticing some people getting 2 tires into the grass and then they just lose all traction. It's like driving on ice. I mean, I know we're in Canada, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I can move the Harvick wall for D2. D2 will come here in a few weeks.
That should be very interesting.
Yeah. 24 Ford dropping positions at an alarming rate, back to 5th now, trailing the 51 of Red and the 26 of Dragon as they continue to battle now for 3rd. A good start for Ford, though.
Going a little wide there.
Oh, yeah. Using all the racetrack off of turn 7. No, that's 8. That's 8. This is 9.
Coming up through the football field area here. Dragon using a little bit of the grass there, but he's trying his best. He's kind of wondering if he's a little nervous about that 51 in his mirror.
He just opened up a massive gap that time down the straightaway, so maybe he can set a clean lap, see what ground he can gain on the 48 of Flicker up the head.
Oh, I hear tires squealing. We got trouble. We got trouble in the S's. It was Flicker. Flicker and the 16.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going to give him a 1 out of 4 for it.
M-Dot in his debut start with the all-new team Rab Racing, owned by Vans, D2 driver. Not having the best start. He's been complaining about lag for majority of practice and qualifying, so you got to think that's the issue.
Skill issue. As the kids these days say.
As the kids these days say. Dragon takes second from Flicker with a little help from a lap car. Flicker, though, still closely in chase.
Yeah, these two have been a lot of fun to watch since we started. Really been impressed with, Flicker able to rebound after a couple of issues he's had in the carousel.
Coming through the S's now. Not quite yet. It's going to give him a little tap.
Oh, we got one in the grass. Supreme block into the grass into the S's. I think he had a little bit of a spin. I heard some tires squealing.
Excuse me.
Forza leading by probably going to be about 13 seconds when they come across.
Dragon really wide coming through that final chicane. Going to make some contact with Flicker as he tried to go by. He's going to hang on to that position, though.
Forza running into some lap traffic as well. He's got that 31 car right there in the S's in front of him. Wondering how that's going to affect him here.
And I'm kind of wondering if we're going to see these guys make a pit stop throughout this first stage.
Ooh, that'll be really interesting to watch.
Maybe some strategy calls, people trying to flip the field before the stage. Pit road closes with 2 to go in the stages, so if you're going to make a decision, you got to make it before then.
I'm sure there's going to be one person there that's going to get a little too gutsy with their strategy call.
Yeah.
Don't know who, but God, that gap just shows you how good that Forza is at a track like this. 14 seconds.
This is to be expected, though. Forza, a 3-time champion here in the Cup Series, 4-time if you add on his Brake Series championship.
Oh, Latina into the wall again there, too. A lot of one-car accidents today. I have a feeling we're going to see a yellow at some point before the end of this stage. And also we got one that's going to be DNFing, too. M-Dot.
Yeah, it's a 16. M-Dot looking like he's going to call it a day. The lag, just too powerful to overcome for the 16 crew. Bad debut it's turning out to be for the rookie.
Yeah. Sometimes you have a good debut and set the world on fire. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way, and that's okay.
Coming to pit road now. Going to bring that thing to the garage and call it a day.
2 laps to go before pit road closes. About time we see maybe a little bit of some of those pit stops come in.
Yeah.
Of course, can't really see how much fuel or tires they got, but you got to be cutting it close here.
You can see the fuel on the spectate menu.
Oh, you can. Oh, you can. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Most of them are hovering around that 600, 700 mark. So, we got problems. Red AJ around here. Looks like you got someone else there too.
Yeah, it's a 24 Ford, also slow coming out of turn 7. Radio communications. Ford apologizes. Ford apologized over the radio, so must have been
not very often. Not very often you see drivers in road racing take accountability like that.
Not very often, but when you do, it's usually from the same drivers. And Ford is one of those drivers. He's a class act. Knows when he messes up and owns up to it. And with a big run out of the final carousel, going to carry right past the 51. Not all the way past him. Going to draw side by side, coming down into 1.
Ooh,
using the grass a little bit
in there too. Good lord.
There's still side by side coming through turn 2 now. Red will take that spot back. Ford going to fall in line through the S's.
That's what I like about those first couple of corners. I feel like they set up a really good passing opportunity out of the front stretch, if you can even call it a stretch.
Definitely can't call it a straightaway. The stretch is more fitting for
No,
sure.
hell no. I mean, you got to call it. I don't even know, but it's a really high speed corner. It sets up for a really big braking zone. Used it to his advantage there for sure. Pit road is closed according to the officials.
Oh, we got a car off track. The 23 of Court around and backwards off of turn 2 in the sand trap.
Court's been struggling all day today, and he just got a little bit of a love tap there from the 31.
Yeah.
Court's just been struggling today. It's kind of uncharacteristic from just what I've seen of him, and don't know why he's struggling so much. Maybe it's just a lag, or I don't know what's going on.
Usually he's proven to be one of the better road course racers in his time in the NAPRA.
Yeah, absolutely.
A rookie racer this season, but performed very well at Circuit of the Americas earlier this year, but currently sitting a lap down, and looks like he might lose the free pass even as Forza comes to take the white flag in the first stage.
Just absolutely dominant by Forza, and really expect to see that in stages 2 and 3 as well. Kind of wondering if he can sweep the stages and get the race win.
Would not be the first time he swept the stages this season. Did it last weekend at Milwaukee, and he's done it a few more times this season. So coming down to turn 9 for the final time in stage number 1. Battle for second, kind of stretching out. Flicker got a few cars between him and Dragon.
Watching that battle for 5th, and now that's turning into a battle for 4th as the 51-28 really getting up there to Ford. They kind of closed in a pretty good gap within a couple of corners there, heading up toward the grain silos, and that looks to be his stage here.
Yep, Forza will take home stage number 1. Flicker and Dragon follow in second and third. Dragon gonna clip the pit wall a little bit. Not gonna lose a position though. Zach will get the free pass over Court, and Ford will take 4th place stage points as Goddard gets by his teammate to take home 5th in the stage. The top 5 will receive stage points. Top 3 receive playoff points. So just like that, we are through with stage 1 just like that. Yeah, very, very good effort to get as many points as he can. Already starting behind the 8 ball in his quest for the playoffs, starting about halfway through the year. But definitely a chance with some good attendance and good runs within that. But your first impressions on that opening stage. I mean,
Aside from the obvious Forza domination, but really like you said earlier, I mean, I'm pretty impressed with the 28-51. They've been battling all day. Ford's been having a pretty good day himself, outside the top 3, but still keeping it clean for the most part.
Pit road not yet open. Still got a few more cars trying to catch up to the pace queue. Should be able to open this time.
I could have sworn that stages weren't cautions in this league. Did that change?
Yeah, last season we ran green through the stages, but we had a lack of excitement, so we added the stage cautions.
AKA Forza winning by 3 laps.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Yeah, I watched the Maryland race last year. That was just absolutely dominant.
Oh man, the pace car.
And we got problems at the nutrient board.
Pace car drives into the nutrient wall. Love that.
Forza and Flicker had some issues there.
Oh, I just realized we're still in the race stage. Hold on, let's go to the broadcast booth. Sorry, you can talk, Russell. You can talk, Russell. There we go.
All right, there we go. Oops.
All right.
I just thought that was normal. I would have said something. Oh.
Yeah, I forgot about the broadcast booth. I think everybody's getting caught up. Yeah, pits can open. Pit road will be open this time. Should get busy, so let's watch it. Forza gonna lead to the choice, and he's gonna bring the entire field down pit road. Gonna accelerate down to the yellow line. That's some ball knowledge right there. But everybody makes it on the pit road under the speed limit. Let's see if they can hold it together. Forza first to his box.
And without killing each other.
Ford gonna have to back up Supreme out of his box. That'll be a penalty.
51. I feel bad for that 51. He was just trying to get to the button there. Kind of just overshot his stall. And Supreme already out of his box.
Oh, Flicker gonna beat Forza off of pit road.
And they're gonna say 18 to the back.
A great stop for the 48 crew. Gonna jump ahead of Forza on that pit cycle. Who turned the race mode off?
Huh? Oh. Don't know what Dragon and Good are doing, but...
Pit road will be open one more time. But a great stop for the 48 crew. That's become their trademark. Great pit stops, whether it's under green or under yellow. Bank on the 48 to pick up some time. But while we roll around here under caution, let's take a look at our RPM rundown for tonight, presented by Craven Engines. First on the list, we've got this brand new Saskatchewan model. It's going to bring new nuances, and I think the most prominent of them all is turn 9, that banked carousel. We've seen a lot of action there tonight. Nick, you mentioned it, but you mentioned that you're surprised that this is becoming Calamity Corner here at Saskatchewan, but just what comes with a new racetrack. And then we've got...
Yeah, I mean, I honestly expected the first couple of corners to be Calamity Corner. Just didn't expect the carousel to be the way... I mean, I expected some chaos, but not like what we've seen so far today in practice, qualifying, and so far the race.
You know, we've also got the fact that this is a relatively high-speed road course for most of the courses that we travel to. Saskatchewan reaching speeds of up to about 175 coming down this front straightaway, and then breaking down to about 100 down to turn 1. So pretty high speeds you're carrying around this place. And then you've also got the curved pit road, always treacherous for these drivers. Easy to speed when you're coming around the corners. So you got to keep an eye on your dash lights, keep an eye on everything, make sure you're within your bounds. And then we've also got the pit strategy as we traverse through the race. The runs are going to get longer, stages are going to get longer. Even this second stage, a few laps longer than the first, and then the third one, the longest stage of the night, going to be 25 laps. So gonna have to keep your eye on that all night long.
Yeah. It just gets it just gets so much more difficult. I don't even think I need to tell you that, but it gets so much more difficult as the stages get longer for sure.
Oh, looks like we're
Pace
going
car
great.
dives down into pit road. They're ready to go into the restart zone.
All double file coming down to the Ohio Edison restart zone to kick off stage 2 in the Air Canada 260. Flicker getting a bump from Forza, and we're back green.
Oh God, 3 wide into the corner. I don't like this. 18's into the sand.
And now Forza already going after Flicker for the lead. Got to take it. Flicker almost getting turned around by the 28 of Goddard.
They're gonna be really
Ford!
competitive. Going through the corner. Ford's off into the grass. Into the wall. He goes there. As they exit the S's, only one person a casualty in that one.
The 51 of Red also around in turn number 8. Or sorry, 7, but the battle for the lead is on.
And we got another one hard into the wall, into the carousel. It's Quirt. Just going from bad to worse today. He was up there a little deep into the pack, and now he's all the way toward the back.
Flicker all over the back bumper of the 47 coming off the final carousel down the front stretch. Forza going to lead that lap.
He's got to make a move here.
He's got to stay with him. Keep him honest.
Got a little loose there. Really proud of Flicker here. Able to challenge that 47. We also got another battle for third. We got multiple cars around. Hard hit into the wall. It's Pango.
21 car slow leaving the S's. Gonna find a spot back on the racetrack just ahead of the 23. This battle for the lead still going on there. Pushing these cars, sliding into the carousel.
Flicker wants it. He wants it. and Forza's doing a good job defending, but Flicker is just continuing, and Forza's making a lot of mistakes too. He's going into the grass, getting a lot of slip in the tires, and Flicker's taking very good advantage of it.
Another look at Ford's spin on the restart lap. Coming through the S's, just trying to make it 3 wide. Or they got 3 wide behind him. He just didn't get the notification. Not even 3 wide, just 1 car to the inside. Tried to take his optimum line and just got sent around. Gonna catch the wall a little bit, but keep going. Oh, Flicker looking to the inside in turn 7, sorry, God. Now on the outside coming through 8.
Throwing everything but the kitchen sink at that number 47 Rockstar Ford. And he's going to go around the outside. He's going to take the lead going into the carousel.
A great run off of turn 8. Flicker going to take the point into 9. Not without a bump from Forza, though, and they're side-by-side headed for 10.
I think he's going to make a move here into these final couple of S's here. I don't know. Flicker got the best of him. He's going to
Flicker going to clear.
What a move there by that number 48.
What a
Sparko
battle.
Chevy. If we can see just a couple more of those, I think this will be a classic. Oh, no, Forza! He's going to send Flicker into the sand! Up and run!
Oh, no. Flicker not going to be happy about that. I expect it coming back to Forza.
I'm also keeping my eye on that 28 car and the 26. They're battling for third, just as, if not a little bit more.
Oh, Flicker got Harvicked into the Harvick
Flicker
wall.
got Harvicked. Get Harvick, nerd. I'm just joking. But, like, no, that's unfortunate. We knew someone was going to get Harvick tonight. Unfortunately, it had to be one of the strongest cars of the stage so far.
Now the battle for second was on between the 28 and 26, but Dragon going to go wide through the carousel, going to get off the banking, actually, and just lose I don't even know what to say. What am I trying to say? He lost a lot of time to the 28.
Yeah, he did. The Kevin Harvick just enacting his revenge there, unfortunately. And Flicker, he's still battling for that podium position with Dragon. I think he might have a good setup here heading into these first couple of corners, but he's got to hit his braking point right here.
Goddard finally in clean air after a rough stage 1, but now sitting in second, no pressure out back, almost into the Solar
Dragon.
Central wall. Dragon going to catch the Brandt wall, it looked like, and lose third to Flicker. Now in danger of losing 5th back to Supreme, coming with a head of steam and going to drive right through him, actually. 24 Ford, Supreme's teammate just behind those two. Oh! Supreme's going to get turned around by Dragon.
Man, Supreme's been involved in a couple of incidents tonight. Just got in between Dragon and Ford.
Looks like Dragon did not appreciate the contact.
Supreme is still trying to harass Pango back there as they go through the football field section. Oh, Supreme sends Pango into the Napa wall.
Supreme is on a killing spree here at Saskatchewan.
I don't even think Napa brakes could have stopped that from happening.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, Pango just got kind of an innocent victim. And so, yeah, like you said, I mean, it's like Supreme's a Candyman serial killer out there.
R.I.P. Tony Todd.
Once again, Forza just riding off into the sunset. Goodis is trying everything he can to get up there and close the gap, and he's so far. Well, Flicker's in front of him now, and Flicker also just kind of come with the comeback of the century here early in this stage. He's moved into second place, and he's way ahead of Goodis now.
Forza coming up on the lap car of Zach once again. Oh, already got by him, actually. Wow. Last time I looked at him, he was about 500 feet up the road. More than that, actually. Shows the pace of Forza.
Battling again.
They found themselves together again. No, you're good. You gotta think Pango's not happy about that. Yeah. Not happy about the previous contact.
That 18.
Oh, wow.
Man. Well, something tells me he doesn't quite like M&Ms right now.
Supreme is embracing that Kyle Busch element of the 18 M&Ms car.
Okay, well, he needs to be careful because you know who's in behind him.
Carl Edwards. Yeah. I like that.
Remember Bristol back in the day. Coming in through the carousel. You could definitely tell. You can see it in Pango's eyes. He wants to try and take him out, but I think he knows better.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. Oh, man. Other than that, pretty spread out. These guys have got a little bit of distance in between them. I'm struggling to find a battle. But, that's because most of them have probably gone into the wall.
Yeah, I think every car has got a bit of damage on it at this point.
Ford boys off into the S's.
Oh, not again.
More problems.
Trying to
right
find
there near the nutrient board.
Time to rejoin, and there he has a window.
Lost about...
what? 51 of red into the Brant wall as well.
Oh, man. That wall has caught a lot of drivers off guard today. Uh-oh. Pango right there with Supreme side by side coming through the football field section. Really liking this aggressiveness from the 21. He's not being illegally aggressive, but he's being aggressive enough to be right there on the tail of that 18. Showing that Mustang power right there. Really impressed with him so far. Oh, we got Bravo's contact. Oh, my God. And that's going to send Supreme into the sand. Is he going to... Oh, man. I don't have a good feeling about this. Somebody's going to get Harvicked.
Coming down to it. Let's see. Branted. Oh, Pango!
I told you. Give me my money.
Into the Harvick wall.
Almost takes out Tank.
Oh, my goodness. Take a shot if you said Pango was not hitting the wall.
I had a gut feeling.
That's like
and it happens.
That's kind of freaky that you called that.
Yeah, well, I could sense it coming. I knew Pango was going to get way too aggressive there. And unfortunately, with these walls, you can't really afford to get overly aggressive. And he just got Napa'd, and he's going to go into pit road.
Wow.
Oh, no. Going from bad to worse for Pango. Man. I mean, you can push, but like, just you can push way too hard, and that is an example of that. That was I feel so bad for that Office Depot Ford. And there's somebody in the chat on the Roblox chat that's just giving Pango a hard time about the Harvick board. Well, with Pango's misfortune, that opens the door for the 51 now to try and take that spot away as they go through the carousel. Mopar Power doing everything it can. You alive?
Yeah, sorry. I was getting some pictures.
Oh, okay, I see.
There's a lot of photo ops around this track, dog.
No, I know, man. I know. I was just worried because I didn't know if my headphones were glitching or not.
Nah. 5 to go in stage 2. Forza still leading the way.
Not only that, we've reached the halfway mark in this. Oh, Pango is around! He took flight! Him with the 51 hit the Brant wall, and Pango did a somersault.
Oh my goodness. Pango is just... I think he's on a quest to hit every wall on this race course.
He almost got Harvick for a second time there, too.
And here comes the leader, Forza, just behind these two, so they got to get going.
No. I hear Jaws music.
Dun-dun. Dun-dun.
It makes sense because they're coming around the lake right here, too.
Pango going to stretch out a bit of a gap from the 51. Forza, though, relentlessly charging on these two.
Forza smells blood in the water here. I think he's going to get to them within the next few corners here. He's trying to make a good setup here so he doesn't kill himself either, but I think Red might be doing that job for him. 4 laps to go in the stage, and he's gonna be on track here to take the stages. I don't think Flicker's gonna get to him nearly in time.
9 seconds back is the 48.
Flicker's had a good stage, though. I will say he should. I mean, if it wasn't for the wall, he probably should be up there fighting for the lead, or at least be closer to it. But he's doing really good where he's at. Second place, that's going to be some very valuable stage points for that 48.
Yeah. Speaking of the points, let's take a look at him coming into tonight at Saskatchewan. Still atop the points is the 47 of Forza. Dragon still in second. Supreme finds himself in third after a strong past few weeks. And then Zach and Flicker round out your top 5 as you can look at the rest of the sheet. Forza looking to go by Red. Gonna get it done, not without a little contact. Oh, and into the Mobile 1 wall goes the 51.
Oh, and Latina just had a 2001 Jimmy Johnson moment toward the Napa wall. Just his. I don't know if they lagged or not, but they just went right into, and they just did it again. Coming across, they're going to take out Supreme near the bridge there.
Goodness.
Man, that number 31, I feel really bad for them because they've been struggling all race, and I have a big feeling that it has to do with lag.
I think he's out of tires. Zach might have ran out of tires. When that car runs out of tires, it is almost impossible to control.
Yeah, and Zach pulled off near the racetrack logo, near where that chicane is. He pulled off to let the leaders through because I think he knew.
No, he still got tires.
The tires were just so dead.
Well, then what happened? I think he still got tires. I just don't know what's happening then.
I think he's lagging. I mean, it could be either or. It could be a combination of both.
Let's see
I really do think it's lag.
See if he took tires on his last stop. Yeah, he took 4 tires, so he should be all right.
Yeah, so I definitely think it's lag. And speaking of Zachary, Forza's coming up right to him again in the carousel.
In danger of going 2 laps down now.
Forza carrying a lot of speed into the football field, and I think he's going to have a pretty good setup here to get by Zachary. And so far, I believe Pango's the one that's in that lucky dog position right now, free pass, whatever.
Yes, it would be Pango.
He's the last one I see a lap down.
Yeah, it would be Pango.
Yeah, so.
Ford just.
So that's very good news for him at the very least.
Yeah. 51
Oh,
red,
and once again, Zachary into the Nutrien wall. He goes 2 down.
Rough night for Zach.
Forza almost got Harvick there.
If you ask Zach, he'll tell you that he's not the best road racer, so nothing out of the ordinary, unfortunately, for that crew. But Forza coming around the carousel for the final time, down by the football field, and going to bring it home to sweep the stages here at Saskatchewan.
Beautiful performance so far, sweeping the stages. Let's see if he can put the final 25 or so laps together and win this race here.
That sound you hear is the coffin of the final nail in the hopes of the competitors. Forza wins stage 2. Flicker will clean up second. Goddard takes third.
Dragon will probably come across fourth here.
Yeah,
really good job by that Moose Ford. Pretty ironic paint scheme for where we are.
Yeah. Dragging your Daytona 500 to winner for this season. And Supreme will take home 5th place in the stage. Good points for that crew.
Well, you know better than I do. How aggressive do you think this final stage is going to be?
I definitely think we're going to see a lot of hard battling here on this restart, but once it gets spread out, there's not much these drivers can do. I mean, we've had nothing but long runs, and we've been pretty clean on the restarts, but will that change? Who knows?
If they can keep it out of the ad boards, I think we'll see some pretty good battles here.
Yeah.
And I think we might see a couple of flips or two, you know?
Maybe.
I really do think
it is the Air Canada 260, so we have the right race title if we do have some people fly away.
Well, you can't really call it the Aunt Jemima 200 because they just have not been sticking to the track very well.
No, Aunt Jemima is for the Brake Series, I believe. Hopefully they can have better luck.
Tell you what, Forza's performance today has been sweeter than Aunt Jemima.
For sure. I mean, watertight from start to where we are now.
Dragon going off under caution.
Lots of beating and banging here. 21 and 51 going after each other.
Like, what are they trying to do? Are they trying to push each other out of the way for the choose cone? I don't understand. Just... and even they have to... Even race control has to come over and tell them to get single file. So there they go. 21, I was correct. Pango will get the free pass. So that will leave Red and Zach, the only ones a lap down. Dragon just completely killed Ford there in the carousel. They just don't know how to pace through there.
Pit road will be open this time. Forza once again will be the first to come.
Try and just, my only advice, just top off as much as you can, because I don't think they're going to be able to finish this. I don't think they're going to be able to make it to the end on just this stop alone.
It'll be close. It's going to be interesting to watch as we come to the end. 28 of Goddard got that right rear tire on the line. That'll be a penalty for him. See if the 48 team can beat the 47 off pit road, and they can.
Ooh, and Good just got split through the middle there by Forza and Supreme on pit road. And Supreme just, he held up people coming out, and that's been a tricky pit road. It looks like a pretty tricky pit road exit.
Yeah.
You know, when I remade this track, my aim was to make pit road a little longer and a little easier to get out of. Not so sure I met one of those goals.
Yeah, I think we just find ways to complicate everything. So.
But then again, they're going way too quickly out of pit road, though, so that might be an issue too.
Yeah, and they're not even racing off of pit road either.
No, it's under yellow.
Line, yellow line is before the curves. But once again,
they're not even racing on pit road. They're also racing under yellow here through the carousel. We've seen a couple of pretty good accidents through there under yellow today.
Yeah, guys cannot stay off of each other here. We say it's one of the fastest road courses, but it's also turning out to be one of the most physical, as we have seen a lot of contact here at Saskatchewan tonight. 21 of Pango going to come down on the second time.
Really interesting because Supreme went down on that last lap. I don't know if he's just trying to maximize his fuel here before the restart, or if he has if he knows something that we don't know.
Yeah, likely trying to just pack that thing full of VP race fuel before we go back racing. Pango stayed out on the first lap, so he needs this service. Gonna get 4 tires and fill that thing with fuel, and he's down and away.
Well, just gonna say this right now: Forza chose a really good sponsor for his car, because he's been an absolute rock star today. There's just nothing that, there's just nobody that can compare so far, and I honestly think that it's gonna take just an absolute royal screw up for him to lose this race, and I will be very surprised if he comes in behind anywhere but first.
Yeah, been a dominant
50 and 28
dominant night.
50 and 28 sent to the back by race control.
Going to be seeing the green flag this time. Just came by the choose cone. Everybody doubled up and ready. Forza and Flicker, once again, your front row. 48 car going to be the control. Oh, well, maybe we're not. Maybe we're not going green. Or did everybody just choose the inside?
Imagine if that was the case. I don't even
know
how you
green.
Double up after that.
Looks like we're not going green.
Nope.
So officials saw something they didn't like, called off that restart. We'll pace around one more time. See the green flag with 20 to go on the dot. And I know the drivers are loving this. All these pace laps, being able to save fuel. Roll around under yellow. Shut the car off maybe. Well, you can't actually shut it off, but...
Nah.
Lower speeds.
I don't know. Just me personally, I hate the extra. I mean, I as a driver, I just personally hate going under the extra yellow or the extra caution laps just because, like, that's just more time to sit back and think about what could happen on the restart.
Yeah.
Get that anxiety built up a little bit more.
Yeah, spiral yourself into an oblivion.
Yeah, it's kind of. I feel like it's the same thing, like with an NFL kicker, as Forza has a moment there. Like, but you know, like icing the kicker in football, giving the kicker more time to think about it, makes them miss the field goal. I feel like it's the same thing here.
Yeah. Now coming around to the choose cone. In action this time. Supreme going to be the first to pull out of line and go to the outside. Followed by the 21 of Pango. And the 51 of Red.
I'm assuming this is what we call an NR 2003 restart. Lap cars to the outside?
Not really.
Yeah.
Lap cars just drop to the back.
Oh, I see. Because I've been seeing lap cars go to the outside a lot here.
Yeah. All right, so Bear Motorsports going to lead us back to the green flag on the front row. Flicker and Supreme. 48 car.
To the
Your control
here.
To the Ohio Edison restart zone. We're racing in stage 3. Top 3 with a solid restart.
Oh, buckle up. 4 wide into the corner.
Here comes Ford. What a move from Ford. All the way from the back to battling for the lead.
And also good as well. Made a lot of positions up. Dragon almost got into the Brandt wall off the 21. He's going to hit the wall.
Going to catch the Saska Central wall. And now Taylor and Goddard into the, I don't know what wall that is.
Flicker and Tay also off into the corner there near the runoff. Flicker had a very good start to stage 2 at Supreme. Sends it in on Zach, and he gets the position through the carousel. Supreme somehow hanging on to top 3.
Zach way off the groove. Car did not go. Oh my god.
Red,
oh my god.
Oh my good lord, that defied the laws of physics.
Jeez.
Supreme just completely cut the corner there.
Gonna lose multiple positions.
And Ford still hanging up behind Forza. Supreme in that final podium position. And also Zachary and Pango, big contact near the pit exit. Pango up into 4th place. But that 28 car making me nervous. I have a feeling he's going to try to retaliate any way he can. I hope you're getting some good pictures there. Oh, we got a couple other cars into the wall there too. Red and Tay. And Ace is saying that he is done.
Yeah,
that
Red.
Is the 51.
That's Red, yeah.
He's a little frustrated there for sure.
Oh, what a terrible restart for the 48 of Flicker. Went from the front row to outside of the top 5, barely in the top 10 in a lap. Now he's got to claw his way back to the front over the course of this run. You hate to see it.
Absolutely. It's just, sometimes it happens, but now he's just going to have to rely on a caution here, try and get some of those spots back, and he might get one. Forza got really loose there.
Oh, and into the Brandt wall.
Huge crash. Huge crash. 2 cars involved. Forza and Supreme. And caution is out. That's the first non-stage caution of the day.
A rare mistake from the 47 of Forza in the front of the field.
50 got a warning as well.
Massive wreck. Massive wreck coming through the S's. Yellow flag is thrown for the first time for incident tonight.
Damn. That is, and also they got Tay on something. They gave him a 1 out of 4.
Let's take another look at what happened here. Coming through the S's, the replay starts a little too late. Forza already backwards, but trying to recover, and the field is coming on strong, and just no time to get out of the way or get rolling fast enough. 21 of Pango also collected 28 of Goddard into the wall a bit, and then Forza just free sliding. Going to collect the 18 of Supreme. They both slide into the Saska Central wall. Flicker also trying to come through the madness. Going to run right into the 31 of Zach, who also caught the Nutrien wall just ahead.
Yeah, unfortunately that kind of thing happens. And yeah, I mean, if one person goes in the wall when they're all in a blanket like that, it can cause just a chain reaction. And they're still trying to kill each other under yellow.
Massive wreck.
Zachary got Harvicked under yellow.
But Flicker just got a second life in the end of this race. We were talking about he needed a yellow, and he got it right when he needed it.
Yeah. Man, I need to either
You should
keep my
start
mouth
gambling.
shut, or I need to start...
You should start
I
gambling.
need to start saying more things. Yeah, maybe I should start gambling.
Be a billionaire by tomorrow.
Not sponsored by DraftKings, by the way. Let's make that very clear.
Yes. No affiliation with any gambling. Pit road is open. A lot of cars coming down. Ford going to lead on. Goddard, Flicker, Forza, among others.
Very surprised Supreme got in under the speed limit there, because he was barreling by Zach heading down pit road.
Flicker, perpendicular fueling. That'll be a penalty for him.
Yeah, he got a good break with that caution, but it just seems like it just goes from, decent to bad, then to worse for him. Flicker is he's also contesting it. He's saying that he got hit on pit road, so he's trying to fight that call.
See what the officials rule. Also 51.
Oh, and 28 just got sent to Narnia.
51 of red got the free pass, so good change of events for him as well.
Flicker spins out again under caution. Well, 16 laps to go. I assume they'll be restarting with 14 to go? 13? It's going to be a mad dash either way. It's going to be a mad dash to the finish here.
Looking like we're going to see the green with 14. Hopefully. Should be 14. Pit road open the second time. Red going to come, followed by his teammate Taylor.
Okay,
Been a rough day for the
Jar
Railroad Dodges. Trying to salvage some good finishes at least. What is it that you
it's
get?
that Pango that I see that's in the lead.
Yeah, Pango gonna stay out over this whole cycle, so he will cycle to the lead.
Can't wait to see if he can do something with it on the restart, or if Supreme is going to send him to Brazil.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
We also got Ford there in that Coors Light Chevy. I have a feeling he's probably the most likely here to take the lead off the restart.
Ford had a
Forza
great
will
move
have to
on the restart to battle for the lead with Forza coming through the S's. Might have a replay of it.
Forza is going to have to get through 5 different cars to get back up there to the lead. He's about
that's not it.
About 4th to last here.
Oh wait, this is it.
I'm sure he could probably try to slice through the field here, but it just depends on what kind of heroics happen on the first corner.
All right, gonna see the green flag with 14 to go. Drone Strike Racing teammates your front row. Dragon and Pango. 21 the control car. Elects to take the inside as we've seen all night. Oh,
and we got Calamity already. And Pango's gonna... Yep, that's great. Good
thing
now my question is, are they gonna redo are they gonna have an extra lap, or are they just gonna restart here as they come through the Ohio Edison restart zone?
Good thing we got a long straightaway. Pango was able to get back to his position, but nonetheless lost the lead on the restart. 50 of Taylor now. First time that car's seen some clean air, been at the front of the field. Coming through the S's now, side by side most of the way through. Can they make it? No, they cannot!
Crash! Forza again in the same corner. Caution is out for the second time.
Goodness gracious.
Forza in the same exact corner that brought out the last caution. This will now be the 4th official caution, second because of a incident rather than a stage.
Forza trying to get in line behind the 26 of Dragon, it looked like. Let's take one more look at it. Goodness. Well,
God,
you were right. You were right about stage 3 turning up the intensity. Right here, you see Forza inside of that curb trying to get back inside or back outside of it before that Brant wall, and just gonna hook the 26 of Dragon right into it and just trigger a road blockade right there. Nowhere for anybody behind to go. Everybody's sliding by with at least a little contact, and the yellow flag flies immediately. Let's take another look at it uninterrupted.
Just another case of them getting way too aggressive for their own good. We still have 13 laps to go. They do not need to race like that.
No.
And I understand trying to get out in front while you still have time, but that's just a little too aggressive. Also, Flicker just jumped out of his car under caution, so that's great.
This guy.
Watch him win the race. Just watch him win the race despite all of this. Man, this is so much fun, man. This is like good chaotic. I love it. It's not been a bad race at all.
This
Just
is
a couple
what we
of cautions, but
This is what we get when we come to road courses in the NAPRA. Always a little chaotic, but good racing within.
yeah,
Pit road is going to be open.
It's been chaotic, but in a very, very good way.
24 Ford somehow finds himself in the lead.
Yeah,
And
Flicker had the lead before he jumped
Speed
out.
entering pit road. Ford too fast on entry.
Dang. Well, that's how you kneecap a good track position on the restart, is by doing stuff like that, unfortunately.
A simple mistake. Rare mistake for the 24 Ford. Not often we see him penalized on pit road.
Tell you one thing, it's having visited Saskatchewan in real life, it's not very uncharacteristic of this place.
Flicker gets turned sideways trying to get into his box.
How many incidents on pit road or exiting pit road has Forza been involved in? I feel like every time there's an accident on pit road, he's in the vicinity. He's like the Daniel Dye of NAPRA.
Too many to count. Forza coming onto pit road way late, and then people coming off of pit road just come together. Pit road going to be open a second time.
Supreme just took out Pango on the Brant board under caution here. And that's another thing I don't understand. Why are they racing each other under caution of all things?
I have no idea. Oh my goodness.
And there's a stack up in the carousel as well. Race control getting over the intercom saying, "Chat, pace correctly." You're embarrassing.
They are. They never pace this badly. I swear. Not usually. Pit road open a second time. Supreme going to come down, followed by 31 of Zach.
Oh, man. I love NAPA race control. Oh, this is so much fun.
Oh, man.
I need to try to get into more color commentating gigs, because this is fun.
we try to have our fun while also taking ourselves serious. So
yeah.
I'm glad you're enjoying the show.
I normally do play-by-play, but it's fun. It's fun sitting back, being color commentary too. It's a lot of fun to try and observe and keep track of other stuff going on. Try to point out some, kind of be like a better version of Clint Boyer is what I'm trying to be.
Yeah.
But I think I should take Clint Boyer's job.
I think most people could take Clint Boyer's job. It looks like we're not coming to the choose. Gonna pace one more lap. It looks like.
That's just one more lap, or that's one less lap under green for them. That's just going to make this a lot more interesting.
Looks like we are going green. 24 of Ford jumps up to the outside behind the 50 of Taylor, followed by his teammate Supreme and 31 of Zach. On the inside, 26 of Dragon going to lead us back, followed by the 28 of Goddard, 47 of Forza, 51 of 21 of Pengo, then the 51, then the 48. Pace car pulls off, Dragon the control car coming back down to the Edison restart zone once again. Try and get it done in 10 more laps at Saskatchewan.
Try. And they're dying.
Around goes the 50. Able to
Some
keep
of
it
these guys
together,
in the
though.
back.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
big crash!
What
Huge
was
crash!
that? What was
Pango
that?
and good. Still green, though. Still green. Ford's also around in the S's. And, oh, man, poor Zachary. Also into the wall there off one of the Brant walls.
Pango ran out of talent coming into the S's.
That's one way to describe it.
Battle for the lead, though. Forza trying to drive away from the 26 of Dragon, coming towards turn 10.
Forza
Around
should be
the
hearing
football
boss
field.
music here.
Who's that coming through the smoke? Who's that bringing another heat?
9 laps to go here. If not Dragon, I assume it'll probably be Flicker up there. Dragon just got loose coming off the corner there. And Forza's probably going to see that Harvick wall and the Brant logo in his nightmares tonight.
Oh, yeah. Especially if he catches them this late in the race. 26 of Dragon. Trying to keep him
my
honest.
statement earlier. It might not be a guaranteed win here for Forza as it gets a little loose. Here comes Dragon.
That's kind of been the theme of the year, though, for Forza. He's been so dominant as usual, but only 3 wins on the season. That's almost a disappointment for his standards.
Yeah.
But
especially if he's trying to bounce back after that championship run. You know, I don't.
Yeah.
He needs to be able to finish here. 8 to go. They just get the 28 a warning there.
Dragon making some inroads. Forza gets
loose.
loose. Dragon is making inroads. Flicker looking like he's falling back a little bit, but Dragon keeping the 47 very honest. First person to be able to do that all night.
Yeah, Dragon just got into the Brant wall.
Dragon sails into the Brant wall. He's going to lose second, maybe even third.
Oh, man. So all Forza has to do now is just keep his nose clean.
Oh, big wreck. Big wreck in the S's. Pango, Ford, red. All around and off the track.
Still green, though. Still green.
They get corrected and get back going. Man, what a race we're seeing here tonight.
Dragon looking to go from second to fourth in the span of a lap here. Supreme. It's like he's playing NASCAR Thunder 2003 and he just pressed the Intimidator button. Still there, and Dragon he'll use a little bit of the grass there. 7 laps to go. If you're going to make a big move, you better make it now. Dragon, Supreme, really good pace through the S's there too. Kind of got killed before the Harvick turn though. And Pango's into the sand also off the first corner. He was trying to battle good there. And he just lost a lot of time off it too. That's unfortunate. And also still Flicker up into second place. I think right now his main focus right now is going to be getting to that 47 car. I think he's just trying to hit his marks here, try to just stay calm and try to finish these last 6 laps. And he's going to get into the sand. Broke a little bit of focus there to begin with. And, Flicker into the wall.
Oh, no.
Flicker hard into the Brant wall. 50's been given a warning as well. Supreme kind of helped balance him out there just a little bit, though. Oh, both Flicker and Supreme almost got Harvicked. And Tay is screaming in the Roblox chat for a caution. He wants that yellow to come out, but they're not giving it to him. Trying to see Tay is battling Ford as they get through the Harvick corner. Tay, that number 50 car, trying to get up to Ford, and he's got mere milliseconds between the two, between him and the 24 as they come through the carousel up past the football field. And a lot of good battles throughout the track here. And 5 to go. Everyone's going to try and get as many positions as they can, as many points as they can. 11th round of the season, got to start making these moves, try to get yourself into a position here. I hear tires squealing. And Zachary went around in the sand. Ford and Tay going to get some positions out of it.
Absolute jostling of spots here late. Got to pick up as many as you can by staying smooth at this point.
It's mostly most of the passes today have been because of mistakes. It's been mostly either spins or just the wall. It's not really been a lot of natural passes today, for lack of a better term. It's just mostly been wrecks. And right now, and Forza also building a gap to Dragon. He's using every little bit of ounce in that Ford that he's got. Dragon Soul also has to deal with Flicker on top of that, who's also having to deal with Supreme. This could be a 3-car battle for second in the matter of a couple of laps.
Oh, yeah. Race is not over for second. And Forza could still make a mistake, but at this point, I think he's on cruise control, just biding his time.
He's not perfect. He's definitely he's hit the Brandt wall a couple times. Yeah. He's hit the Harvick wall.
He's humanized himself a few times.
In the carousel. He's going to get by Dragon. Coming down into the football field. Flicker into second place.
Dragon striking back through 10. Ooh. Gonna have the outside coming through the final chicane. Flicker will slide by for second place.
He made that one look effortless. Also, a blue flag is out. Trying to see who it's for. It might.
31.
It might be for, it's for Zach, who's just had an absolutely rotten night here tonight, unfortunately. It's going to be all about whether or not Forza can finish here. If I had to estimate, he has about 5.5 miles to go. I'm not going to even bother calculating that into kilometers, but he's still got a bit to go. And I think he'll be home free if he can just keep it clean. It's going to be all about that first technical part of the track. As he gets into the grass, a little bit of a slide before he goes into the Napa wall there. But a lot of these drivers keeping it very close to the wall as well. Dragon and Supreme battling for third right now as well.
Oh, Dragon into the attenuator.
Oh, man.
Maybe you shouldn't start gambling. You're starting to jinx people.
I've been doing this commentating thing for about 7 years now. I'm getting pretty good at using my instincts here. I know when things are about to happen.
Unfortunate for Dragon.
2 to go. Pits are closed.
What a comeback drive for the 51 of Red, currently in 5th. Was a lap down.
Absolutely.
A few I think at the beginning of the third stage, and now finds himself running top 5. Was ready to quit. Was ready to hang up the helmet for tonight.
Yeah.
But
I was just about ready to say he was about ready to pull it into the garage area.
Yeah.
Forza coming through the S's here, up through the Co-op pedestrian bridge. 1 lap to go here at Saskatchewan.
Gonna see the white flag with nothing out but in the rear view mirror. He could coast for the rest of this lap, but he's not going to. Gonna try and open up this lead as much as he can, but looking to go back-to-back here in the Napa Auto Parts Cup Series. Winner last weekend at Milwaukee, swept the stages, dominated, trying to replicate here at Saskatchewan. He's led wire to wire. Didn't win the pole, but he led the first lap, and he hasn't looked back since.
And this is one of his favorite tracks as well. We know that. I mean, he's the one that got me hooked on the original model, and it's very clear he likes this place, and he has been aside from a couple of hiccups, he's been very dominant tonight, and I think he definitely deserves this win, as Pango is going to get a bit of a breath of relief here.
A surgical night will be capped off with a checkered flag for Forza down the front straightaway. He will win at Saskatchewan International Speedway. Flicker takes home second. His teammate Supreme follows in third. Good finishings for Bear Motorsports. Dragon takes fourth.
Man, Zach, you gotta love down. I mean, that's about as good of an eye as you can get. Even with some of the BS that was thrown his way in that third stage, he swept the stages and won the race. Can't really tell you how many drivers I've seen be able to do that. Some of them just choke in the third stage, and it was looking like that for a while, but he pulls it together, gets the win north of about 100 kilometers north of the border here off of Highway 4.
What a win.
What a win. He'll be coming back to the States with a little bit of maple syrup. Hopefully won't have to pay any duties on it.
Also got the fastest lap, so that's a few more extra points in his bag for tonight. I believe 2 more points.
Coming around the carousel here, doing a little bit of a victory lap as comes through the grain silos and slows down near the football field, and just you can't, like I said earlier, just can't get much better of a performance than that. And like he was fourth, he was fourth to last or fourth toward the back earlier on that last restart. He came back, sliced his way through, took advantage of some of these drivers' mistakes, and came back and led for the last 10 or so laps. They did a really good job. Like you said earlier, just surgical precision there by that number 47.
Now we get to bring that Ford Mustang down to the front stretch. Get to burn it down once again here tonight.
Ooh, he's doing the I call that the Hamlin burnout. I don't know why, but what a race. He deserves to burn it down here. The river that runs through here may be swift, but I think I know someone who's swifter.
What a race. Saskatchewan's put on an absolute show. Thank you so much, Nick, for this incredible model.
Yeah, of course. A lot of love went into this model. A lot. And also injecting a lot of my personal experience from my recent visit to Saskatchewan into it.
You can definitely tell.
Yeah. I don't know if the canola fields were exactly necessary, but...
Nonetheless, a great model. Put on a great show. Thank you for joining me as well. Always nice to have a special guest in the booth here with me.
Yeah, I hope to do more of these in the future.
Hey, always welcome.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a lot of fun. I had an absolute blast tonight. And it's always fun to come out and watch some good racing. Not very often do you see the type of product we saw on track tonight with a lot of other leagues. So NAPA are doing a really good job making this a really good show here. Also, production value is through the roof. I glanced at the live stream quite a bit throughout the course of the race, try to view the replay, and I noticed it was production quality is really good.
Thank you.
Also, the trophy is ice. Can you confirm that?
No, that is false.
Because somebody said the trophy was ice.
Yeah, and then he got smited.
Or were they trying to say nice? I don't know.
No, he meant ice. He meant ice.
Then he must be a little bit on the... not going to finish that sentence. But the victory lane here for the Air Canada 260.
I think we have a Air Canada trophy. We just didn't put it in. That's unfortunate. It's a nice trophy. Your winner of the Air Canada 260 Forza out of the car. Congratulations to him and the entire Blaze Technology Motorsports crew. Lone Wolf here for BTM tonight, nonetheless, gets it done at one of his best tracks. So now we got some post-race interviews to do. We'll start with our runner-up finisher, Flicker. And we need to move back to the race stage. Here on pit road with Flicker, driver of the number 48 Bear Motorsports Chevrolet Camaro. Very solid performance from you, Flicker. We know how good you are at these road courses, but what more did you need out of the car to catch Forza and hang with him?
We had a good car. It was pretty fast. Qualified top 2. Pretty fast on the long run, but yeah, when we're battling Forza, there's just a lot of contact. I don't know what his deal was, but it's whatever. I mean, still a pretty good finish. P2 in all the stages in the race, so pretty good points day, and I wish we could have got the win, but it's whatever. So pretty good day.
All right, yeah, good points day is what you need. Sitting inside the top 5, continuing to gain on that cut line. So yeah, just parroting what you said, and hopefully we see you next weekend in Nashville.
Yep, thank you.
All right, and we'll move on down the line to third place, his teammate Supreme. Supreme, it was a up and down day for you. Ended up with a P3. So congrats on that on the podium, coming up right behind your teammate. But how did the day go for you inside of the 18? And yeah, what did you see from the race car, and how did the race go for you?
Uh, I mean, the car was great. Um, Not necessarily like the greatest road course racer. I'm saying like solid. Just to be generous, I guess. But we were able to salvage stage points for this stage two, and I didn't really expect much from this race, so I'm just really happy to be able to put it all together for stage three, and you know, um, take the podium. I don't really have much to say. It was pretty uneventful, just cruising really. What's next week? I think next week is
Nashville.
Indy. Is it Indy?
Nashville.
Oh God. Well, it's probably one of my worst tracks, Nashville. But hopefully with new cars, we'll definitely be a lot better. Hopefully.
Return to the ovals.
Yeah. But hopefully, I mean, it's a track that I'm not good at. But after Nashville, we got tracks that we can win at. We got like 2 short tracks, another mile and a half, Indy, which I'm always good at, Super Speedway, and then Chicago, in which I finished second the last time we raced the Chicago Street Course. So we'll see what happens, and thank you for having me here.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for talking to me, and hopefully you can turn your luck around in Nashville next weekend.
Yeah.
All right, and now we will get next finisher that's still in here. We'll get Red. A comeback drive for the 51 crew. Going from a lap down at one point, being ready to pull the car into the garage, to the top 5. So yeah, great job of making something out of nothing today. And how did the race go for you overall?
A little bit back and forth. I mean, I know I did get cleared out by my teammate one of those times after he said he froze. So, and then the 21 kept driving me and him into the S's barrier. I actually saw him flip out of the corner of my eye one of those times. So there was that.
Yeah, a couple of people took flight tonight. That's for sure.
Try to work on the car pretty much the whole race. Try to get it loosened up really, but couldn't. And then saw how they were doing on the restarts. I decided to back out of that because I was not about to get pile drove into right there going into turn 1. So that's what really helped me get the top 5 finish in the end. Felt great.
Oh, it's always good to get some good points out of that at least. So
Yeah. Good points day for the 51 team. Much needed. You found the anthem button.
what the heck?
Somebody found the anthem button. But
It wasn't me. Yeah.
yeah. Congrats on the run, Red, and hopefully we'll see you next weekend at Nashville.
Thank you.
All right.
And why can I still hear it? I turned my Roblox audio off.
Okay.
I can hear it
I
like
just
muffled.
turned mine off.
That's weird.
I
Anyway,
can kind of hear it too. That's crazy.
yeah, really, really. Anyway, our next interview will move just down the row here to the 24 of
first.
Ford.
First thing I gotta say is I'm glad I'm not the only one that heard that muffled. I was taking my headset off, thinking it. I don't. Anyway.
Nah, you don't. Yeah, no, you don't got schizophrenia. We can all hear it too.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I hope I'm not crazy. Anyway, it was honestly way better than I thought I was gonna go.
Yeah,
Stage one we did
P6.
really good.
P6 you
Yeah.
ended up.
I mean, I think the best thing I did today was avoid until the end. Was avoid traffic, as in get through traffic. I mean, I don't know what restart it was. It was like 20 to go. Just passed everybody in turn 1 and caught up with Forza. Honestly, I think we did really good in stage 1 and 2. Very consistent. Did very good with not hitting anything until stage 3. I started falling off and was more consistent, hitting corner cut walls. But I mean, the first 2/3 of the race, I think I did really good. But that last third of the race, it was pretty iffy, and I got caught up in a lot of other people's crap towards the end. So Got a little upset with a couple people, but it's all right. I'm just excited for Nashville next week. So Nashville's going to be a lot of fun. My favorite track, one of my favorite tracks to watch, from a commentator's perspective, and to drive. So
Yeah, Nashville was always my favorite track as a child when, back in the Nationwide Series days, but yeah, I'm glad you're looking forward to that. I've been hearing that it should be a good race.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Nashville was a fun one last season in the playoffs. Now a regular season race, less on the line, should be fun. So hopefully we see you get a good finish there, Ford.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
All right. And I believe that'll do it for our post-race coverage of the Air Canada 260. Nick, I want to thank you for joining me on tonight's broadcast. Hope you enjoyed the show, and thank you for the beautiful model put on the show here tonight.
Yeah, a lot. It's been a pleasure being up here with you, and I'm glad that you guys enjoy the track. Most importantly.
Yeah, absolute staple of the schedule at this point. But we will be back next weekend for the NAPA Break Series and Cup Series from the Nashville Superspeedway. Same time as always, 7 p.m. Eastern, Saturday and Sunday. Should be a fun time, fun weekend out in Music City. So, Nick, you got anything else you want to add?
All I gotta say is, thanks for the warm up because my league's coming here next week. So good to know the track doesn't really have any really glaring issues.
Yeah.
So it's good to know that. But we're excited to be heading here next week. So we just wrapped up a round in Montana at a track that's just down the road from this track. So we'll be making the trip up with our haulers here shortly. But it's been really fun seeing the track in actual race action. Like we said at the top of the show, I don't think I've ever seen anybody race on this track yet. So really fun to watch. It provides some really good racing too, and I think the extended pit road did a really good favor as well.
Yeah, great show tonight from Saskatchewan. Once again, thank you, Nick, for joining. But that'll do it for our coverage. This is King signing off. Hope everybody has a good night.
And this is Nick. Good night.